because it was a lot. I think as the father, and I see this a lot. It's a very big thing when you let a child come in because it means it's like it's an existential thing of like, okay, where's my relevance? What am I supposed to do? And we handled it, in hindsight after all the contention kind of the boiling point simmered down. It was a really beautiful thing. And I want to kind of distill down for the listener what it was. So on my end, Michael, my best friend Michael Denora, said to me, "Hey, Dad, hey, Craig, your dad's, I don't know at the time you were what, 65 or something,
Yeah.
right? 60 something.
In 98? No,
2006.
Yeah, 2006. Yeah, it's probably like, I was born in 41, so 66. Yeah, 66, 65.
So I remember him telling me this is like, hey, Craig, because you and Joe are the same age. By the way, happy early birthday. Joe's birthday was yesterday. He called me up. He's like, Craig, you're fighting with your dad a lot, and our dads are at this age in their 60s where like one day you could pick up the phone, something catastrophic is happening. And he says, you don't want to fight with your father and get in and then have something happen. And you don't want to you don't want that on you. You don't want to ever have that level of discord with a family member, especially someone that's getting older. And I remember that it shifted from that. I'm like, I'm just not going to fight anymore. I just don't want, obviously we've argued and nothing's perfect, but I didn't want it to get to that level. And now looking back on it, like I look at our transition of like, I actually can see pretty clearly that I bet you would agree that if we didn't do this, or we didn't take it, that you probably would have disconnected. Like I think what we were able to do in hindsight was extend your career. Look, you're here now.
Mm-hmm.
You have the ability to add value to the practice, and come and go as you please, and still add value and plug in. So the days you're here, it's great. But you're not really, you don't need to carry so much weight. I see a lot of dentists that partner with their family, and the dad wants to slow down, but there's no other way to replace the revenue. So it's hurting the practice. They're like cranking it down, and everybody's stressed out because dad doesn't want to really, dad or mom, I had one girl on my mastermind, her dad wants to maintain the ability to practice 4 days a week, but what doesn't want, and then sometimes takes off months at a time. So she can't replace him to keep the revenue up. So it was cool that we were able to scale it and provide that. So there's no resentment. Like if you want to work 5 days, great, I love it because I love seeing you. But if you want to work 1 day a month, that's cool too. So we would not have been able to do that, I don't think.
No.